So the past couple of days have been frustrating because I don't know if you can tell by the sound of my voice, but I'm kind of sick right now. Oh look, a person said they're sick on the internet. That means we should bow down to them and kiss their feet. Nah, my son, go away. So it's that time of year again, everyone starts getting allergies, which also means we're getting closer to summer. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I freaking love summer. I also hate it. Next video foreshadowing. Obviously, being sick sucks. It's also good too.
Bruh, you smoking something right now? Cause there's absolutely nothing good about being sick.
Shut up, Jim. Yes, there is. Now, on one side, yeah, being sick, there's absolutely nothing cool about it. But think about it in this way. Look at all the stuff you don't have to do for 3 days. Isn't that awesome? Not like you would want to do anything in the first place because you've lost all feeling in your body. And let's just say this. Those would be the most agonizing 3 days of your whole year. Your head constantly hurts, you can't breathe, you sound like you're gargling 20 frogs, you constantly keep coughing, your nose is runny, your eyes are itchy. Basically my definition of agony. Oh, there goes gravity. There's also good stuff, like not having to get up for 3 days.
And that's about it.
And trust me when I say the negatives definitely outweigh the positives. Because if you were to really look into the positives of being sick, there'd probably be only 1 or 2 things there. Not having to get up for 3 or 2 days, and playing video games. While being sick. Alright, so now let's talk about some stories about me being sick. This should be fun. So, as of recording this, I'm sick. And I couldn't find the energy to do anything. Even draw, which I usually do in bed. And what was totally agonizing is that my sleep schedule got jacked up. Like I would go to sleep at 12 and wake up at 5 o'clock, only to not go back to bed, and then spend the rest of my morning agonizingly have a burning nose, coughing, body, headache, and everything all the time. That's another thing too, the side effects of being sick. And there are many of those side effects. Side effects like coughing, sneezing, sore throat,
itchy eyes, runny nose, stuffy eyes.
Side effects like that. But don't fear, there is a cure to these side effects.
It's a handy little thing called medicine.
And guess what, kids? There's no other way to cure the sickness. And so far, there's only been one medicine that has been approved effective, for me at least, so far. Dayquil. Dun dun dun. Oh my gosh, I hate this medicine.
Bruh, you like smoking something right now? I thought you just said it was proved effective for you.
Jim, shut the frick up.
But bruh, it's just like the level of
Jim, this is exactly why me and you aren't friends anymore. You just never, ever make any sense. You always think I'm smoking. Jeez Louise. Anyway, so one time when I was sick, my parents offered me some Dayquil because, well, I was sick. And I thought to myself, I am so offended that you think I'm going to drink that demon venom juice, put it into my body, and then have it help me get better. You know, I'm thinking about that sentence now, calling it demon venom juice. It's not like the stuff the medicine helps you with is bad. It's the taste of the medicine that really gets me. The taste of this medicine is stronger than frickin' Larry the Lobster. That's some strong medicine, man. So one time back when I had my gaming channel, I was, well, obsessed with games. So I wanted to go downstairs and play some Guitar Hero. Once I got downstairs, I popped the disc into the PS2, turned on the PS2, turned on my TV, turned on the guitar, turned on the turn. I sat down, and then sickness struck. I felt so weak, I couldn't move. I barely had enough strength to walk back upstairs. And once I got back upstairs, went to sleep I did. Alright, one more story, and this one's kind of long, so.
Sit tight, my child. Get a blanket and a mug full of coffee or your drink of preference. As long as it's non-alcoholic, then cool, okay?
So once it was a seemingly normal day, until that night when I got sick. So then that night I said to myself, you know what, this will probably pass over in about 2 or 3 days. As soon as that's over, I'll just see this as being a
Oh my goodness. Oh.
This sickness went on for a good week. Longest time I've ever been sick as far as I know. Worst week of my life. I had a stuffy nose, a sore throat, a cough, a runny nose, a hurting head. I was sick to the stomach a week. I had a hard time walking, talking, going to the bathroom, drinking, eating, sleeping. Holy frick. If I managed to power through that and not remember it, I must have a mind of titanium. The final day was the worst. On the night of the final day, I was sick. I had this insane pain in my stomach. So much so, I started crying and I wanted to go to the hospital. My mom at the time wasn't too sure, so she kept asking me, "Are you sure you have to go to the hospital?" What in the Yes, I have to go to the hospital. So my mom, being the great person she is, drove me to the hospital. But we didn't make it to the hospital. No. Instead, I felt a thing coming up my throat. Oh no. Mom, stop the car now! I got out of the car and I threw up. I just threw up. After that barf session, I actually felt surprisingly better. So much so, I didn't feel like I needed to go to the hospital anymore. So me and my mom drove back home. I got to my room, went to bed, and I felt better the next day. And it's still like a blur to me. Well, that was an interesting video. So I wanted to make this video about sickness because I thought that was an interesting idea. And frick it, I'm just gonna say it. I said earlier in the video I was foreshadowing a summer video, and I'm totally gonna make that. And also, Albuquerque Part 2 will be coming as soon as I can gather up enough stories to make the video size a decent length. You see what happens when you talk unscripted. That was a joke. I don't use scripts. Who reads anymore? Do you read? I read the Bible audiobook, which is why you guys should try Audible. Audible is a great source. I'm just kidding. I don't know how sponsorships work. Anywhoosies, I'm gonna go have fun visualizing this now and drowning in a puddle of my own snot and vomit. Which reminds me, any germaphobes in my audience, comment gerb down below, Gerb. Comment that down below if you're a germaphobe in my audience. If you are, I'm very, very sorry for the creation of this video, and if you are a germaphobe, I'm probably going to take it. Anyway, I'm going to go be sick some more now. Okay, bye. Bye, guys. Bye. See you later. Stay safe, kids.